Well, hello everyone. This is an all signs reading and I will be time stamping. I will try to get that in the description box or the comments just as soon as I can. But we are going to read for the current person that you are dealing with, the weekend outlook. What may be coming about over the weekend, okay? We're going to timestamp. This is for all signs. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Of course, I have updated information in my description box about personal readings. You can see all of that where I've made it a little bit more financially feasible for you guys. You can see that in the description box below this video. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Aries gang. Aries, if you have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, what is the weekend outlook as far as dealings with your current person? The current person you're dealing with, Aries, what is the outlook for the weekend? Let's take a look, Aries gang. All right. All right. So here, I do see some conflict, okay? Be very mindful of your sharp tongue, okay? And, I've got the 10 of Cups in reverse, okay? But at the end of the day, I think you guys are going to work through whatever turmoil it is, the 7 of Wands here, okay? And come out victorious, okay? And it's going to require patience. Slow and steady certainly will be, but somebody really takes the bull by the horns with this thing and works through it. And you know what's kind of cool? As a result, the relationship is going to get stronger. That is my prediction for this, Aries gang. I like it for you. You may be dealing with a Leo. You have water and fire here. Okay, and certainly you're a fire sign. But this may just be a placement in someone's chart. But this is all about strengthening those spiritual muscles. Okay, and there's a gentleness here in this card that I like to point out too. So I do think there's going to be some turmoil, but I think you guys work through it. Okay, so that's kind of my weekend prediction for the Aries gang. Okay, all right, Taurus gang. If you have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, what are the weekend predictions related to your person that you're dealing with? What are the weekend predictions for the person that you are dealing with, Taurus gang? What are the predictions? Let's take a look, Taurus gang. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this thing. All right. So here, somebody is really stuck in making a decision about something and really just losing patience, okay? I don't know if this is you or the person you're dealing with, but, somebody's really stuck in the past and really having a hard time moving on from the past. I don't know if that is your history or the person. We're doing a quick energetic snapshot, okay? But emotionally closed off sometimes and maybe even immature with that King of Cups in the reverse, okay? Kind of cold. And because of that, really, somebody's losing their patience, but yet caught in a decision-making process, Taurus. So my advice to you would be, go inside and work on yourself, okay? I don't know who is in victim mentality and kind of wallowing in self-pity and can't get past this grudge that they're holding. If it's you, then certainly you know what my recommendation is. Go inside and fix you, okay? And if it's your person, maybe it's to have a heart-to-heart talk, okay? Patience is going to be required in both situations. And right now I see patience running thin with that 2 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? You don't want that, okay? So that's how to fix this, okay? That's what tarot is about, is to keep you off the track if you're in a bad, place that you don't want to be, to try to help you to know how to disrupt the energy. And this is a quick snapshot, but I hope that it helped for you. All right, Gemini gang. Gemini, if you have Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, what is the outlook as it relates to your current person over the weekend? Outlook for the weekend, Gemini gang. What is the outlook for the weekend? Okay, let's talk about this. Anger issues all day long. Knight of Wands. Somebody's really being triggered. Somebody may be at a distance too, energetically or what have you. But you know what? You got the King of Swords in reverse here and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? somebody really kind of feels stuck in a situation and will not speak up about it. And here's what I see. And I don't know if this is you or your person. Somebody's got anger issues and the other one is really not wanting to address the issue and speak their truth, okay? Either way, this is a fairly, and somebody's feeling stuck about it, all right? Hear me out, though. Either way, Gemini, this is an easy fix. And here's how. I don't know who's got the anger issue and who's afraid to speak up. But either way, you can come to the table on this thing, okay? If you're the one with the anger issue, it's called come to the table and have a heart-to-heart and start working on you to disrupt this energy for this, okay? If you're afraid to speak up, then go to your person and speak up. Speak your truth in kindness and love, but don't compromise it either, okay? And at least start the talks and see if your person is willing to at least come to the table and start to do the work. Now, also be mindful, and this weekend is too early to tell this for sure, but you want someone who not only talks the talk, but actually walks the walk, and time will show you that, and it won't take a real long time, okay? You'll see pretty early on, maybe not by the weekend, but early on. Okay, if this person is willing to do the energy work and go inside and start looking and addressing issues, if they are the one with the anger issues. And if you are, and look, I'm not throwing shade, Gemini. What the masses call as having a really bad temper is really just not working through your shadow work, and you're easily triggered and bitter and angry because of things that, are buried and repressed in there. Okay, and if that was not me, I don't know who was. Okay, you have no idea how many times I have been described as the B word, hot-headed, having a bad temper. And that was the old days, okay? People that have known me for a long time, and know me now, talk about the difference being night and day. And it's just going inside that shadow, Gemini. And there's no shame in it. There's only shame in it if you find out that you need to do it and then you don't. There's the shame, okay? All right. I hope that helps. Okay. Cancer gang. Cancer gang. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the weekend outlook with your current person? What is the weekend outlook with your current person, Cancer gang? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What kind of issues or experiences or energies may come about over this weekend? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Cancers. Well, kind of interesting. You pulled your card. Wow, Cancer. Person may be at a distance from you energetically or otherwise, okay? But this is all about coming together and working on things. This is the major arcana in this thing, which this is, you may be dealing with another Cancer. You also have water energy here as well. But okay, let's talk about this thing. All right, I think somebody has been neglecting themselves and maybe not doing some self-care, okay? But at the end of the day, if it's you or your person or maybe both, okay, you come to the table and take the bull by the horns. This is a warrior and a winner, okay? 3 of Cups. There's going to be some celebrations this weekend. Some really happy times. I mean, I don't know, Cancer. Maybe you've got an anniversary or birthday coming up this weekend or some kind of special occasion. But maybe it's just about celebrating life. Maybe you guys have kind of been neglecting the relationship, okay? And then you say, you know what, let's have an us night. Let's have a date night and just, you may not be able to go out anywhere, but, sometimes it's, just a glass of wine and even if it's a box of macaroni and cheese and just spending time together. And I think that's what this is all about. So I think you've got some happy times over the weekend when it comes down to it, okay? The first part of the weekend, you may have some neglect, but by the end, it's going to be pretty happy. Pretty happy. Okay, you got me? All right, I like it for you, Cancer. All right, Leo gang. Leo gang. If you have Leo in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus this weekend, what is the outlook? What is the outlook with your current person for the weekend, Leo gang? Outlook with the current person. Let's take a look, Leo. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's talk. Okay, fire and earth for what it's worth. But okay, there are some changes that somebody is really, really resistant to. Okay? Really caught up in their head. There's some imbalance here. And honestly, when this card comes in the reverse, somebody has got their priorities out of whack and really needs to take a step back and look at where the real value is in going forward, period, okay? And maybe somebody is just not seeing the value in another person and they need to. Maybe that's why this is, you know, come out like it has. But the two of Pentacles, somebody's priorities are out of whack. I got that all day long with these two. And somebody is feeling impatient and really needs to, you know, just be a little bit more pliable to change and turn all of this like this, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting. And, you know, I'm kind of getting stagnation with this card, a boredom. Well, you know, you can fix that if you want to. That is all up to you, okay, Leo? So that's kind of what I'm getting from that. I mean, I just think this needs, somebody just is not recognizing the value in the other person. And I don't know if it's you or them. And that's, you know, what you can do to disrupt that. If you feel like they're not seeing your value, just go have a heart-to-heart. See where they are on things, okay? See if they're wanting to work on things. If they are, then great. Then, you know, you may not be able to know over the weekend whether they're willing to walk the walk and not only just talk the talk, but, you know, you evaluate things and just watch and see what their real motives are. That is what this card speaks to as well, okay? And in all ways, you know, the one thing in life that is constant is change. And we have to be adaptable and bend and flex and go, okay? If ever that was applicable to 2020 and 2021, then yes, okay, we saw a lot of changes to our life and the way things go. All right, so Virgo gang, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's take a look, Virgos. Let's take a look. What are the energies with your current person over the weekend? What might you expect? What might you expect, Virgo gang? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Virgo. All right. So somebody's feeling very overburdened about something, but you know what? They do have the strength to endure. All right. I think somebody is really pulled in a lot of different directions. Now, I will say this. Evaluate whether you may be putting too much into things, okay? But really, really feeling overburdened and overworked. We'll go figure, Virgo, my sweet earth signs. And, you know, you're kind of feeling hopeless about something. And you have Aquarius, fire, and Aries energy. But, you know, don't lose hope. Be optimistic. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna win this thing, okay? And there is success here. There's a lot of long-term stability as potential with this thing. So I really think that if you and or your person kind of put some of these burdens down, that you can, okay, and take a rest and do some healing and energy work and go inside, do some spiritual work. That's what this star card is all about. And I know you pulled it in the reverse, but I'm just showing you this is a highly spiritual card, okay? And it's all about being optimistic, okay? And look, you have every reason to be. So, you know, the majors are what's important here, the major arcanas, okay? And the major arcanas say you're hopeless, but you don't really have a need to be. And this over here is the minors. This is the small stuff, okay? Don't sweat the small stuff. Focus on the big picture, okay? And turn your hopelessness into optimism, because better days can be ahead. You can disrupt that energy by going inside and doing some energy work, okay, Virgo? All right, so with that being said, let's move along to my Libra gang. Libra gang. Libra gang. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the energies for the weekend with you and your current person, Libra? Energies with you and your current person. Let's take a look, Libra gang. Let's take a look. Energies around you and your current person. What can you expect over the weekend? Something comes out, some truth. Well, I like this, Libra. This is good. Looks like you guys have come through a rough time, but you're really starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, somebody's working through something, okay? And this is a very nice energy. Nice of Swords, Nice of Swords. Same thing, right? Knight of Swords in reverse. And you got air energy all day long. Well, of course, you're a Libra sun. Okay, could be, you know, this could be somebody that you've got some history with as far as being a past person, okay? I'm just saying that. You got the Judgment card here. Outcome's not being set in stone either. You know, in other words, be mindful that if you like the path that you're on, to just keep doing that. And if you're not, then make any changes necessary. But that Judgment card is all about growth and transformation. Okay, so I see growth here. And there is there's a lot of honesty here. And there may be some truths that come out, but it's a good thing, okay? But this is triumph over adversity, okay? And clarity, clear. So I think there is a clear vision with a lot of opportunity here, a lot of maturity. I'm just going to call it that, okay? And a lot of opportunity for growth and transformation in the best of ways, Libra. I like the weekend for you. I really, really do. All right, Scorpio gang. If you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, this is for you. Let's get the energies around you and your person over the weekend. What might you expect over the weekend? What might you expect, Scorpio? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Scorpio gang. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay. All right. So, you know, kind of interesting. This almost came out as a timeline. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I think somebody is really spending a lot of time in their work, okay? And they're out of balance. And someone else is really feeling heartbroken and disillusionment about the whole thing and kind of pondering walking away. And, you know, what's kind of interesting about this is you've got the 5 of Wands here in the reverse. You know, so somebody, there is almost like a turning with this thing where people step away from some drama and stop fighting, okay, and come to clarity, okay, and kind of step into their power. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. I think this thing is really volatile though, and what I think you could do to disrupt this walking away energy, because that's the 8 of Cups, okay, and that was the 5 of Wands reverse. You have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, okay. But, you know, this throw up my hands, I'm done mentality, and I can't, you know, I don't know your specific situation. This is an energetic snapshot. But, you know, it may be worth it to just have a heart-to-heart with this person and say, hey, you've been spending too much time at work. You know, I am here, you know. And then this very well may clear the drama a little bit, okay? And maybe you can have a good, you know, date night or whatever. Spend some quality time together, okay? You won't know if you don't at least try to have that heart-to-heart. And over time, make sure they don't just talk the talk, but they actually walk the walk and make some changes in their priorities. Okay, so that's kind of what I see, Scorpio. That's kind of what I see for you. All right, Sagittarius gang. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What are the energies with your current person? What can you expect over the weekend, Saggies? What can you expect over the weekend, okay? What kind of heads up can we get for my Sagittarius friends? Let's take a look. All right, Saggy. All right, so this almost came out like a timeline, okay? Something has you feeling stuck, okay? And I think there is something you're not seeing. But at the end of the day, there is a lot of happiness here. And your person is really ready to take this to the next level. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Great self-awareness between you and your person. A lot of long-term happiness is potential here. So I kind of think with this thing of feeling stuck, here's what I'm getting. Maybe, you know, maybe there just needs to be a fanning of the flames. Okay? This is a, you know, quick snapshot thing. This isn't, we're not looking long-term. So it's a little bit different type of reading that comes about. But, you know, you can unstick this, okay? Just fan the flames, okay? Because, you know, at the end of the day, there is a lot of long-term potential. But there's, you know, you're not seeing something. And I think that's what you're not seeing is keeping the long-term in mind and realizing that this thing has extremely great potential, and there's a lot of, this is a highly spiritual card, so I like it a lot. Very high vibrational for you, Sagittarius, but a great self-awareness with a lot of joy here, a lot of happiness, and definitely ready, so just fan the flames. You're a fire sign, for goodness sakes, okay? You know how to do that, right? Okay. All right, Saggy. Love you guys. All right, so with that being said, let's move along to my Capricorn friends. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the energies that you might expect over the weekend? What are the energies that you might expect over the weekend, Capricorn? What are the energies you might expect over the weekend with your current person? Here we go. All right. A lot of passion. Okay. Somebody's all up in their head and feeling overwhelmed about something and kind of afraid to speak out, okay? But at the same time, a lot of passion this weekend, okay? Now, let's talk about these two cards. How to fix that. That's an easy peasy fix. Here's why. Capricorn, it's real easy. Okay, first of all, there's a lot of passion for each other and a lot of maturity here, okay? But let's talk about these two cards. These are not bad cards. And this is an easy fix. All you need to, if it's you that's afraid to speak up and feeling overwhelmed about something and really up in your head, it's very simple to fix. You just go open the communication up and talk and speak your truth in a kind and loving way, okay? If you think it might be the other person that's up in their head, certainly open up the door to conversation, but, you know, understand they may or may not be ready to talk about it, okay? But I think this thing has a lot of staying power and a lot of maturity to this person. I don't see this as bad. I just think that they're holding back talking about something, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't get that, okay? Not with this King of Wands like that. That's kind of what I'm getting, okay? So that's where I'm at with things. And it may just be that they're trying to not be impulsive and making a decision. That may be why that Knight of Swords is up too. That's another thing, is that they may be really kind of weighing their options. And, you know, the Knight of Swords in the upright is all about shoot first, ask questions later. Well, I think in the reverse, it could very well mean gather information to make a really wise decision and don't do anything rash, okay? But there's a lot of passion here. So, yeah, I think you're okay. I think you'll have a passionate weekend regardless, okay? But certainly, you know, make sure that you do the things to strengthen that relationship as far as communication goes, okay? Communication is always a big issue in so many relationships, okay? So it's very important to just keep those communication lines open. And, you know, when you do that and you open it up, you want to give a person a safe space to be able to talk where they're not judged, they're not criticized, they're not told what they ought to be doing. You just listen and support, okay? That's what real dialogue consists of, okay? All right. So with that being said, sorry, Aquarius, but let's get you going, okay? I just had to kind of give that spiel. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can we expect this weekend with your current person? What can we expect, okay? All right. What can we expect, Aquarius, gang, with the current person? All right. Okay, so here's the thing. All right, Aquarius. Queen of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, Page of Swords in the upright. Okay, you may have children in the mix here, maybe not. But, you know, with that Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse like that, here's what I think. I think your person needs a rest. They're so busy taking care of things that they really just need to take a rest. And I think you are well aware of that, okay? I think you are. And, you know, I think there are some changes coming about that your person is nervous about. Ace of Wands in the reverse, okay? Ace of Wands in reverse. But the Queen of Wands in reverse, this person may be doubting something, okay? Or, you know, they may have a lot on their mind and they may think you're not aware, but you know what? You're well aware. So here's the thing. Here's what I would recommend that you do, Aquarius. This is the point in time to pamper your person, okay? There's a time to give and a time to take. This is a time to give. Really give your person a break. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Speak your truth. Speak up and, you know, maybe it's time to do some quality time together too. Maybe that's why this doubt is here. Maybe they just kind of doubt where you are in things, okay? So step up. Go beyond the level of a page and be a king, okay? All right, you're an Aquarius. Swords, you know, we got the Page of Swords here. Go from Page of Swords to King of Swords. Step up and talk to your person. I think this is going to be a lot of the issue. I think they think you're not aware of it, but you are. So time to speak your truth and go and pamper your person. I think that's what this is about. I really do. Your person is nervous about some changes, got some doubts. You just need to do some reassuring. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right? So with that being said, let's move along to my Pisces gang. Pisces. Weekend energies around your current person. If you have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements of Pisces. What is the energy like for your current person? What do you need to know going into the weekend? Let's find out. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's talk about this thing. Many of you feel like this thing has lost its spark and you feel like you're at a roadblock. You got the King of Wands in reverse. Time to come to the table and have a heart-to-heart and really look at things. Gather a lot of information. Do not be impulsive about this thing. Don't get up in your head about it before you make any decisions, okay? You may very well be dealing with some immaturity or a Mr. or Ms. my way or the highway, controlling energy and kind of egotistical kind of thing, okay? So be very cautious about anger issues and that sort of thing within yourself as well. And, you know, this blindfold on this person is something that they can remove themselves. And that's kind of what I get, Pisces. It's kind of, you know, just open up and see the truth, okay, about a situation. And maybe it's time to have a heart-to-heart with this person and see, you know, if they want to work through things. And then over time, you can observe before making any kind of final decision, okay, and make sure that they're willing to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. And then you can make a fully informed decision about whether to, you know, move forward with this person. But you got to see some things change this way. And if this is you, then you know what to do, okay? You know what to do. I'm not even going to go down that path, okay? This is a quick snapshot. Okay, so with that being said, I wish you all a beautiful, happy, loving weekend. Thanks so much.